radius of doing what we do, the closest one is going to be Raleigh. So, started studying Aaron Schober, awesome, starting North Carolina, heading it up. So, but you can see Aaron was demonstrating that there. So, what we do is actually very safe. And you'll probably see that in our history. We've had our founding location 2 years now. Aaron and I have been studying almost 3.5 years. No major injuries, depending on what you consider major. Just kidding. So no serious injuries, right? So we've learned to teach it and to use protective equipment in a way that you can learn this and not get hurt and enjoy yourself. The second part, it's very physical. And we're going to do some demonstrations. You're going to see us sweating in the sun, black shirts. We're going to be hot, we're going to be sweating. It's very physical. If you're looking for a really good workout, this is it. This is full body all the time. A lot of what we do is based on wrestling. If you wrestle, it is a full body workout all the time. If you're not in shape, you will want to get in shape. If that makes any sense to you. The hardest thing to do, I've worked out, I've been to the gym. The couch looks pretty sweet if I don't have a reason to go work out. So if you're looking to study and become a good practitioner of a martial art, that is a great reason to work out. So if you're looking to be fit in a safe way, this is an awesome thing. And then the last thing is, this is just a blast. We're studying something very historical, bringing the art back to life. And hopefully that's what we're going to try and demonstrate to you is, you see the movies, you see the swords clanging, they sit there and they clank for 5 minutes, and then the guy gets a little hurt and he goes down on one knee and then he does the one magic move, and he's got him, right? It really wasn't like that. It's usually very quick, and not only that, but you have to think about your defense when you're attacking as much as trying to attack the other person. If you both come in with your swords held high, you're both probably going to be, I don't want to say bad because you'll be like out, right? So if this were tag, you're out. You're in. So very safe, very high fitness, very fun. And hey, you might even learn a little self-defense. We do a lot of wrestling, so you might even learn how to work your body a little if you're ever in that situation. Hopefully you're not. We're not worried about you. It's the crazy people out there. You got to watch out. Let me tell you. So with that, I'm going to turn it over to Aaron Schober, and we're going to start rolling on some of this demonstration I keep talking about.
Thank you, Judge Lucas. Also, like he said, we focus on a longsword. But we actually work with a number of weapons. So right now we're going to demonstrate some of the different things we do. In case it's not obvious to everybody, we're going to stay, all the actions are going to stay inside the rope. And if you stay outside the rope, nobody gets hurt. And so just make sure, all the young kids, like my son there, he's getting a little too much. Just make sure all the kids stay outside. But please feel free to come around. We want people to watch us. We guys have fun. We're going to demonstrate some of the different things we do. As I mentioned, wrestling. Germany's ringing. Thank you. Director.
Let's watch this for a second, Joe. Let's watch this.
John's actually a student. He's a sword guy.
Watch this. If you want to sit down and watch
He studies a bit of Japanese sword arts. And so what he's going to do is just demonstrate
how are you? What are you doing?
some of the different guards that they fight with. Most people, this card might be different, but most people's not familiar with the European fencing, European sword arts. When you think of swords and you think of martial arts, you think of Japan, China, something like that. And so what we're going to do, since most people are more familiar with that, we're going to compare some of the similarities that they have. So John's going to show some of the different guards that you have in your and I apologize, I don't know the names. This is exactly the same as our Alber with the Fool guard. Alright. Shoot on. In German, this is exactly the same as our Plow guard with the Flug in German. Awesome. So with the head, this is exactly the exact same as our Pump Top. This is like a high attacking guard. Jodan, this would be our variant of the bomb talk above the head. Both of them existed in the manuscript, so both are effective.
Yeah, but the money's in there.
Rocket? Alright, this would be the Navy field, like the near guard or the tail guard. Just sort of held out to your side. say that. In the German, this would be the left hook. This is a defensive guard protecting your head. You can also block very powerful attacks with it. Call this swimming, but I apologize. This is the same as the right ox in German. So it's essentially that two cultures that were completely separated by time, roughly the same time, but separated by thousands of different cultures. Developed very similar techniques in their arts because it's what works. It's how the human body moves. But obviously, it's not exactly the same. And that should be obvious anyway. But we're going to show off just a little bit of what we do. So I think just enough for.
Watch this guy. They're going to do it for real.
Now we're going to do some action stuff. And I will say that we're going to do a short demonstration. There's going to be another medieval group that's going on.
We need shoes. We can't go to
here we can swim.
We focus on unarmored stuff that you would do without
Are we about ready to
armor.
go?
Ooh, look at
Something you would do on the streets. So right now they're going to do a little ringing or a little wrestling. So we're just going to show some techniques. They're not going to
I'm afraid I'll rub
here. They're just going to show some demonstration. We're going to have a quick attack.
Gray, you gonna put these
One person attacks and the other person's going to counter. So right now Josh is attacking. He's trying to. Why don't you actually, Christian, let him do the throw so people can try to see what he's trying to do. He's trying to grab Christian's knee. He's trying to grab the knee, pull it forward, and then push his chest to actually throw the person down. So right now, it's very easy to throw something that way. So we're going to show some counters to that. One way is just to step back and you grab your leg. Pull your leg back. It's very similar to like a squat.
Or do you need to go to the bathroom?
You guys got another counter play?
I wish I had somebody else like this.
So as he's coming in, keep your back pedal in and keep switching it up.
Do you know he was going to be doing this?
So we have here,
Oh.
Josh is attacking Christian's legs. He's really defending them, so he just switches the attack to somewhere else. That's one of the tenets of our martial arts. We want to be strong for someone who's weak and weak for someone who's strong.
I'm going to take Lizzie to the party.
Did he have a demonstration earlier too? Oh, it's, or is it? Oh, I'll be going. We thought we missed it.
Okay, what's it?
That's a myth.
Has he done this
Very
before?
similar when you see like
Hey, Christian.
Good job.
I know.
You're good at that.
Alright, so we're just going to do this same time. One of you guys is going to do
I was just getting
the other person's going to defend, but show you some of the options.
Mine somebody's way or?
Yeah, you're right in front of the, he's recording it.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh.
Are you doing what?
Alright, very good. So defend with his dagger
Oh,
hand.
okay.
Grab the arm
Like
and
that?
counterattack.
Is that the training you were talking about with the?
And with dagger, you're close enough that you're probably going to end up wrestling at some point. So come in with a high block, wrap the arm behind his head. Very good, very good. What we're trying to show now is not so much a particular technique, but just to show some of the variety in what we do. There's a lot more to it than just like the same couple of techniques over and over again.
Yeah, you got them all?
Simple attack, counterattack. They're doing it pretty simple now. What often happens is that the counter is going to be countered again and go back and forth for several moves. So I hope you guys are enjoying it right now. We're keeping it relatively slow so you can see it. We will be doing some sparring later with a little more full speed so that you can get a better idea of what's going on. We also work with, thank you guys, very good. We also work with single hand swords, so if Kristen and Christian will come out here. Everybody having fun? We're having fun. We work with, what's interesting about what we do is the techniques that we use with one weapon usually translate really well to the other weapons. So we work primarily with longsword. Almost everything you can do with a longsword you can do with, which is a two-handed sword, we can do with a one-handed sword. So these guys are going to show off some of the just attacks and just some of the counter techniques we have. So go ahead, guys. Right now, just showing some of the options. Tristan over here is doing the counters. He's going to do a variety of them. Show some. Christian's trying to hit him too. It's serious. There, just a simple wrap of his hand to bring the sword across. Got the legs. Yeah, everything's a target. So if you're at all familiar with swords, you may have seen sport fencing or Olympic style fencing. The very limited target areas and very specific rules on who attacks when. What we do is much more informal than that. Trying to be more realistic to the period, to the history of it. Anything's a target, anything goes. But the only thing that you don't want to do is attack in such a way that you're not defending yourself. You really have to think about your defense constantly, even when you're attacking. All right, cool guys. Thank you very much, gents. Now, John and Josh are going to come out here and do the same thing with the longsword. Just once again showing off a few techniques. They're going to do it with the steel. The steel is more dangerous, but these guys are experienced. So still running with some protective equipment, but they have the years of experience behind them to keep them safe. Okay. So I'm actually going to call, which one of you is going to be the attacker? So John's attacking. What are you going to attack with, an overhow or okay. John, you just attack with an overhow. It's the most common attack. It's what we're going to see most often. So Josh is going to counter. First he's going to counter with his own overhow, followed by a thrust. So right there, he attacks into John's attack, blocking it instead of his own counter. So now Josh is going to block with a square cow, one of the master strikes. This has the added benefit of actually blocking the strike and hitting his opponent at the same time. Similar to the shield how, if you want to do that. So you see, once again, this is a very high level move, like blocking and attacking at the same point. Why don't you meet it with a thrust, off that side. So right here, once again, he's still blocking with an attack. How about some knock rider? Just slip the cut. So here Josh has used range. He's shifted his body back so that John missed, and when John's sword is pointed on the ground and relatively not dangerous, he can come in and attack with it. So why don't you close in with a slice and a throw. There you go.
Yeah.
So just show some of the variety that we got going on.
Oh, well.
You guys want to go more? You good?
Not really. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, do some more. How about why don't you guys kind of
Damn, drums when we
do a
get
little
caught,
light
as long as you guys.
counter back and forth. Like slow. So what we're going to do now is not really going to be a fight, but it's just going to be very controlled sparring.
So what are you guys going to be
Sound
doing?
good?
What's on the back of his helmet? Is that just a
I think it's
glass?
just really.
It's like a little cell phone.
All right, there you go. All right, hold. So it may not look like it, but these guys actually know each other really well. They know their abilities, and so they're actually being very safe here. They know they're controlled. They know what they can do without damaging the other person. So later on, we're going to do more tournament-style fighting. Very good. Very nice, Greg. So that brings up a good point right there. You can grab the other person's blade if it's not moving. If it's moving and you try to grab it, you're going to lose all your fingers. But if it is still, you can grab it without damaging yourself. You see that a lot in the historical text. We are going to be doing another demonstration later, early this afternoon, where we're going to be doing more of a tournament-style sparring. So we're going to use some of the synthetic swords to be a little safer, but then we can go much faster with slightly less control and safety. Very nice. that is something that happens a lot, where you do see both people get hit. They kind of say that you can have one winner and one loser, but you can also have two losers. So defense is more important than offense. That's another thing that's a little different than what we do in some other parts. But Josh, really good. Am I forgetting anything, sir? This is good. We're going to be around here throughout the day. There's going to be other demonstrations done here.
Hey, Paul.
We'll be hanging out here if anybody wants to come and check us out. We've got some books that show some of the historical techniques.
Good job, Dad.
Thanks.